Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Esther David Oluwadamilola. On the 6th Wednesday, January 2021, the Civil Defense Corps invaded a building owned by Evidence of Christ Church International. So this Civil Defense Corps gave them the allegation, which are abduction of children, unlawful gathering, no jobs, going against Western education, Holy Spirit is the pastor, burning of the certificates of the member. So with these allegations, these people invaded the building and packed every member of the fellowship, which resides in that building, to their custody. And some of them were put inside the jail, and some were staying behind the counter. So the following day, these people invited NTA, which are the Nigerian Television Authority, to them, and the NTA interviewed them, and with the news brought out by NTA, which is biased news, stated that these people abduct the children, a lot of children that were captured on that day. So based on this news, this video is meant for the clarification of the news that NTA brought out, which was a biased news. According to the Constitution, in journalism, the media is not meant to be biased in giving out any news. Both sides have to be investigated and posted for the public to see. But NTA did not do this. They went biased and they were at the side of the civil service corps. So here with me, I'm having various family members of Evidence of Christ Church International and the victims, that is those that were packed by the Civil Defense Corps, here with me, so that they can explain about this allegation, that is it really true or not, and so that to expose and to review the other parts of the news that was not covered by NTA.
My name is Esther Awujola. I'm one of the victims, and I'm also a member of Evidence of Christ Ministry International.
Okay. Ma, so who are these people?
Here are my children.
What is your name?
My name is Beloved of God Awujola, and this is my mother. I no one kidnap me.
What of you?
Erroneous of God Awujola.
Ma, so can you now explain to us in details what really transpired?
Yes. So what actually happened on 6th Wednesday, January 2021, this month, around the evening time. So this Civil Defense Corps came, about 8 of them. 4 were having guns in their hands, and with my 2 brothers, they handcuffed them. One of them is my husband, which they take the 2 of them to move with this police, this civil defense, with the guns in their hands, moving all over the places to check the environment. So after all this, they forcefully, myself and my children, including other children, to their car, that we should move out. All of us will move out without any evidence. They didn't show any evidence. They didn't show any reason that warranted them to take us to their office. So when they took us to their office, so one of the children, Titi Lope, at age 16 years, she was communicating to God, singing. They beat her up. They tell her that this place is not meant for that she must not sing, she must not communicate. They beat her up. Thereafter, when it's around 8 o'clock in the evening time, that very particular day, their parents came back from work. Their neighbor informed them that this Civil Defense Corps have came and packed their children to their office. So this about 5 parents came to that place that day where they put us. They want to take up their child out of their custody. They refused that very night. So,
excuse me. Ma, are the parents also part of the Evidence of Christ Church?
Yes, they are also member of the Evidence of Christ Fellowship International. So the next day, around the evening time, so this Civil Defense Corps invite NTA authority to come to gather some information from us, including those children. So, and thank God, one of my husband was able to narrate the whole issue. He was able to let them know the truth of the matter. But on the around 8 o'clock in the evening time, when they broadcast this news on the net, they cut it in the middle. They didn't show the whole truth of the matter. They cut it in the middle, and they saw the one that they want the whole world to hear. They present that one, which is totally lie. It's pure lie. There is the truth is not found in it at all, because they didn't show the complete truth of it. So, and these children, before they were able to allow the parents to come and pack up their children, take up their children, they left them under the mosquito. Mosquito bite many of these children, because that place is at the counter. They put them at the counter while some are at their detention. So, and all this is a defamation of character, which is against the law. All this must not continue in this manner. This must not continue like this. Thank you.
Ma, so what's your name, ma?
What of
My name is Erroneous. So what are you to him? What's the relationship to him?
I'm his mother.
Okay. So,
Yeah, she's my mother.
are you right? Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. So what's the name of your school?
I'm going to Baptist Junior Secondary School.
What class are you?
I'm SS1.
What can you say to this incident?
Okay. The only thing I can say to this incident is that what happened on the 6th of December of January 2021 is, I can say, it's unlawful, because this group of people were not informed before they were raped. Or I use the word rape. They were not informed because they were raped to their custody. According to the law or Constitution of Nigeria, a child which is not up to 18 years of age should not be detained for more than 24 hours. And after that, if there is no any clear evidence, or that there is the true person that performed that crime, he should be released. But in this case, we are not only detained for 24 hours, we are detained for 48 hours. And some other things that were done in the custody, which is not like, as I am 13 years of age now, the police and the civil defense officer is telling me that he's going to use teaser on me, because he's asking me question and I'm bold enough to answer him as he like, and it's not supposed to be so. And even this civil defense, according to what I see there, all what was done there is not lawful for them to do. They did it just on they did not follow the Constitution of Nigeria. They did not do anything based on the law or what was set down. No, but they just did it on their own, maybe because of what the other party has told them. So that is how they react. They did not act from the other party. And all the allegations against me and my mom was false. On that day, I was upstairs in the building when I just see a group of officers, some with guns and others, they are just empty-handed. And some are on uniform while others are on mufti. So they just came, and I was not only the one upstairs, so they just started shouting that everybody come downstairs, that all of us are going to their custody, we are going to their station. So as the panic, because I have not experienced that before, my slippers that I'm supposed to wear downstairs, I left it upstairs because they were just shouting, because I have not experienced that before. So it's just strange to me. When we got to the station, we are asked to sit on the floor, every one of us, and we asked to off our slippers. So when the officer came and he started asking me questions that, what is your name? I said, my name is Beloved Isaac Samuel. So he told me that, how old are you? I said, I'm 13 years of age. And he said, why are you in their midst? I was like, what kind of question is this? That I'm living with my mom. So what is he trying to say? So he said, why where is my mom? I said she went to work. He said that did I know her workplace? I say yes. So he now said that where is our church particularly? I said that we did not have a set up place that we'll be worshiping or we'll be serving God. No, but it is anywhere that God allow, that is where we are going to do the fellowship. So he now asked me a question that can our God ask us to do fellowship in their station? So I said if God allows that yes, we are going to come, that we are going to do it. So he said that if we come, that he will be the first person to use gun to blow off our leg, that we will not even be able to do any fellowship, that we will not even get ourselves even talk less of doing fellowship. So he now said that he said that I'm too bold, that he's going to try something on me, that is going to scratch my body. So he now said that I should stand up and follow him. He now called another officer with him. So as we are going, he take me to a separate place. There's nobody there, and that's it's like a corridor. So he puts me there. Then he now tell the officer that he should use that teaser on me just twice, that if he can use it twice on me, that I'm going to see that on that day that we are going to come, that I will be the first person to run away, that I will not even want to follow them. So the officer removed his teaser. He has run it already. He wants to use it on me. Then the officer that wants to use it said that no, that the man should not allow him to use it on me, that I'm still small. So he asked me to, the man that brought me there asked me to stood down and be turning right where I'm stooling down. When I stood up, he just said that I should go. But one thing that I noticed here, or that I see that he's trying to do to me, that is we want to make him to use that teaser on me, that maybe if he use that teaser on me, I will be afraid. He's going to force me to say what I'm not supposed. He's going to force me to speak false things against evidence of Christ, that so that if that teaser will make me afraid, that maybe if they put the teaser on me, I will be shocked.
So how old are you?
I'm 13 years old.
So with that age, you were there and they were showing all of those torture to you, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So maybe if he use that teaser on me, I'm with the fear that I'm going to change my word, or I'm going to say something against evidence of Christ.
So they were just threatening you so that you can say something else.
Yes.
So that you can say something against yourself and your fellowship.
Yes, they were threatening me. But they even asked me to stood down and be turning I should be turning on that spot. So later on, when he asked me to stand up, and I asked that can I take him to my mom's shop? So I said yes, that Jesus Christ is light, that I can take him there. And I said that it's okay. So and now take me back to where I sat down before.
So do you go to school?
Yes, I'm going to school.
Okay. According to the allegations from those civil defense courts, they said you used to do hard labor.
Okay.
What can you say to that?
What I can say to that is that I don't used to do hard labor, because every day I go to school, and after I've come back home, so I'm going to my mom's shop because she's selling food. So I'm going to assist her, and in the night we are going to come back home. But on that day that they saw me at home, it was after the conference. We are just making preparation to start the food back. So that's why I did not go to shop, that they meet me at home. Some of my sisters are in shop, so it was only me that stay at home. That's why they are able to catch me that day. But the aspect of we are not going to school is a lie. I can show my results evident. Even I'm the class captain of my class.
Which school is that?
Baptist Junior Secondary School. Baptist Senior Secondary School.
What class are you?
SS1.
Science or what?
I'm in science class.
Okay, man. So what can you say to this?
Okay. All that I can just say to this, I see it as the way the incident looks to me like someone that just wanted to punish you and has been looking for how and just find one loophole to do that, because I don't see any reason why for just to come to one's house and pack his child and at the end come again and say they are adopted children. So that day I went to shop. So from shop I went to the market.
So he is your son?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any other child apart from him?
Yes, I have another child, which is elder sister.
Okay. You all live together?
Yes, we both live together. Okay. So Elena was with me at shop. He was at home. So I went to the market to get pepper at mandate. So when I came back from the market with the taxi that brought me, so I just found out that the whole building is being closed, including the gates. So I was like, immediately some neighborhood ran to me that they just left. I said, who just left? The civil defense officer, they just packed everybody, that they've locked up the building. I said, for what offense? They said they didn't know anything, but they have just left now. So I have to leave those items outside. I also have my personal gate key. So I rushed to the shop to bring the key and to take the stuff inside. So what now baffles me is that there are some family also that they parade that has phone that I can call and ask, like Sister Esther Ujola. So I was trying her number to call. It was just ringing, nobody picked. I called like 3 or 4 people. It was just ringing. So I just called another brother, which is Samuel. He was the one that picked his phone. I was not saying what happened. He said he did not know. They just came and packed every one of them. I said, but why are they not picking? He said, they have collected everyone's phone, that they are even coming towards him to collect his phone as well. So there's no means of communicating with them. So immediately I just have to call my lawyer and to tell him what is going on. So I told him that I can't go there. One, because I don't know on what offense. So I can't just walk in there. So that what should I do? Then the lawyer gave me a number of another lawyer that can go with me. So getting to their office on Wednesday night around 7:30 to 8. So I met some other family also outside. So I was told that they didn't allow them in. That they said the commandant asked that they don't want to see any parents until daybreak. I said,
you mean the commandant of the
civil defense corps? Yes, that nobody should enter. That even one of the parents told me that they drive her out. That go, come tomorrow. So I said, what's the meaning of all this?
So you were deprived of seeing your son?
Yes,
Yes,
I didn't see him. I was not able to see him that very night. Despite that my pleading, I even overheard that one of the officers was one about to torture him. So I was shouting outside the gate that they should not torture my son, they should not beat him, because I don't know what offense he has committed. So their lawyer came out and telling me that I should go by the next morning. That why would they be saying that they don't have parents, that we should go. That's what their lawyer said, because he identified himself to be their lawyer. So the man that went with me, which is a lawyer, told me that we should come back the next morning, because many of them may have drunk and they can do an undo. So with that which the lawyer encouraged me with, I have to go back home. So in the next day, very early by 7 o'clock, I'm there. I was not allowed to get in. So I have to wait.
The next day?
Yes.
You were not allowed to
I was not allowed to enter the place.
And you didn't see your son?
I didn't. I was not.
13 years old? You are 13 years?
Yes. So I was there. So the lawyer that I called that came the next day, he was able to go in, and they told him that they are having a meeting. We should come back by 11 p.m. to 11:30. Then they'll be able to negotiate with the lawyer, but they don't want to see the parents. I'm not able to, and they didn't allow me to enter. It was my lawyer that they permit to enter, that they should also come back by 4 p.m. again. That they should come by 4 p.m. I was like, I need to see this boy. They say no, that is the lawyer they wanted to talk to. So I have no choice. I have to stay outside. So then the lawyer came out that they told him to go and write an undertaking for them to release all the children, that they have to take on that to write. He has to write undertaking, which he did immediately. So they submit the undertaking. So I'm still waiting. So not until around 7:30 in the evening. So I just received a call that am I Mrs. Oluwabukuma? I said yeah. They asked me to come and with an ID card, valid ID card, to come to their office to come and pick my son. I told him that I was already in your office. I have there since morning.
So then I walked in. They take me to one apartment. They asked me that which work am I doing. I told them that I'm a caterer. I have a shop. So they said that, is he going to school? I said yes. So then they asked me to go and to fill a form and bail him. So I asked them, on what offense? What is his offense? They have to bail him. They said that I just have to fill a form. It's not that they are going to take money from me. Then that I should not go back to that building. That I should not go back to that building. And I said, for what?
You mean your house?
Yes.
That you should not go back to
I
your
should
house
not go
again?
back to that house. That if I go back there, I will be rearrested with him. And I said, on what ground? They said that house is under. They've banned the house. That nobody should go there. That's what they would do. I said, but where do you want me and the child to go and sleep?
Did they give you any money or any provision for you to get
Not at all.
accommodation?
Not at all. So they said, no, that is be under surveillance. That house is under surveillance. We must not go back there. So I just went out with annoyance. So that was on Thursday, right? On Friday, I just on NTA News, I heard the news that then they parade some children, and I saw my son among them, that he was being abducted. That they are now calling for their family again after they've released them. That is for, yes, I don't understand. I never believed that that's how social media works, because they have called us to come and take them. They are now calling another
relative
to
publicly.
come. Exactly. That's how I see the whole issue.
That's not even according to the law of journalism.
So I don't know what's really wrong with this officer, because for a small child, for a 13 years old son, for them to be threatening with such, I don't know what the name is, it's very wrong. Without stealing, without any evidence against us. So that's what I can just say concerning the whole issue.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome.
So what is your name, ma?
My name is Olabode. And my daughter. The captures on that day.
You mean the two of you?
Two of us.
Oh, okay.
Came in on that day with two of my brothers. They handcuffed them on that day. So I'm even surprised at what is going on, that these people went to their office, to civil defense office with Philip on that day. Because on Monday, they came there, on Tuesday they were there. All those civil defense, they are on Mufti. There are two officers that came on Tuesday. They bring a letter on that day. I was the one that they gave the letter to. And they tell me to sign the letter. That I should sign. I said I can't sign because my name is not written there and I'm not in position to sign the paper. That I have to keep the paper. My brother came, I will deliver the letter. They went back with annoyance on that day. I don't even mind. On that very day, when my brother came back, I gave the letter to him and he went there with one of my sister on that very day because they invite us immediate effects. They went there that very day, which is on Tuesday. Then on getting there, they tell them that they have to, when they get there, that was when they are aware that it's because of Philip. So they have to provide Philip. Then on Wednesday morning,
Who is Philip?
Philip, there is one boy, that one of his classmates. We have some from Brethren in Oro. They are going to school there. There is one boy there that is their classmates. So is the brother, they don't invite that boy to the conference because we have conference on 29, 30 and 31st. So they invite that boy to the conference. That was the Philip. So if you have any question on that, I can explain. But based on what I'm saying, so they went there on Wednesday with Philip, two of my brothers. They went back to their office because they asked them to provide Philip on Wednesday, the following day. So they went there. On their getting there, we are expecting them that they went there since morning. We have not seen them. This is 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and these people have not eaten anything before they went out. We are even bothering that what is happening, this and that.
We don't even know anything that something has turned to another thing in their office. So they just, all those officers came in with guns and they handcuffed my two brothers that went there with Philip. I say, what's happened? Now say, move. They search all the house, even both upstairs and downstairs, even their kitchen, our toilets, everywhere. They went to the backyard. They searched everywhere. They couldn't find anything. Then so about 4 or 3 of them came in again. They said, oh yeah, let everybody come down. Oh yeah, pack every one of them. Oh yeah, move inside the vehicle. All those things. What happened? What was our offense? What really happened? Even the way they treat my brothers on that day, I was so annoyed that what could cause this? What could cause this to say that they will handcuff them and be pushing them like a rag without no slippers, nothing, even their trousers. They have removed their belts. They just be doing like as a criminal. They treat them like a criminal on that day. I was so sad. I was so annoyed, but I couldn't talk. I just leave everything to God because I don't see reason why they could treat them like that. So they pack every one of us to their office on that day. When we get there, they ask us to sit on the ground. All of us sit on the ground. They remove our slippers. Every one of us, all the children there. Even if there is one small boy there, he's a year old. He's among us. So they detain us there. They are asking us many questions. They beat some of the children. They slap them. If anybody that is communicating or be singing or be doing anything, they will just be shouting. They want them to they are scaring them so that they will be afraid. I don't even know. They are just treating them like a goat. Like I can't even explain. They slap her. They maltreat them. Anyhow, they will take some to their guard. You know that they want to torture them. They are just doing as they like. On that day, I even thought that they will relieve all those children because they are all underage. 16, 15, 10, 5. They are from 16 downward. All of them. There's only one girl that is 17. And she's not up to 17 rather. She's going to 17 years. So they just detained every one of us that day. We hope that they will even release some of the children because I know that anyone that is underage are not supposed to be there overnight. They are not supposed to detain them.
Okay.
So,
I have a question. So, for how long have you been fellowshipping with this church?
it has been long.
Can you tell us the precise number of years?
And it's like 15 years
15 years
ago.
Okay. In that fellowship, is there something like that? They go against Western education?
No. Even my senior daughter is in school.
Okay.
I have 3 children that we came to the fellowship together. Nobody kidnapped. Nothing like what those rubbish they are saying. I don't even see reason why.
So you mean your children go to school?
My children go to school.
Okay.
3 of them, they are going to school.
None of them tear their certificates?
At all. They are their certificate is with me. It's with them. If we can even provide them with their certificates. Even this is their younger sister. She's in GS3. None of them is staying at home. All of them are going to school.
My name is Jesus Shewolani.
So how old are you?
I'm 23 years old.
Okay. So are you schooling?
Yes,
At where?
at NTA. The full meaning is National Teachers Institute.
Okay. So do you also fellowship with Evidence of Christ?
Yes.
Okay, and you also live in that apartment with them?
Yes.
Were you part of the victim?
Yes.
Okay. So what happened? What really transpired? What did they say that made them to carry you into their custody?
Okay. Actually, that day I was cooking in my house. So when they came with the other brothers that were living together with, they handcuffed them, the 2 of them. Immediately those civil defense entered, they just banged the door. I was even shocked. I was asking them, please sir, is there any problem? What do you want? Can we help you? So then those brothers have not come inside. Those uncles, they have not come inside. The ones they handcuffed. So they have not come inside. So I was asking them, is there anything you want? How may we help you? Please, we don't know you. They were just holding gun, come into someone's house like that. So I just confronted them. Please, is there any problem? Since we don't have any hidden property in our house, you can't just bag into someone's house like that. It's unlawful. So I need to have. So when they got there, I was wearing just singlet and leggings, cooking at the backyard because it's my house. So they asked everybody to come downstairs, that they are going to lock the door. They started shouting on us, come down, this and that. So I was telling the man, started forcing me. I said, you have to wait. I'm not a kid. You met me in my house wearing singlet and just leggings. You have to wait for me to get my jacket. And I lose my hair. I wanted to go out after cooking to plait my hair. So you have to wait for me to get my scarf. This man followed me into my room to get my jacket and my scarf. He followed me there. So when we got there, I was so surprised. In fact, when I told him I wanted to go and get my jacket and my scarf, he was so annoyed. He even wanted to slap me. I said, no. I don't know the reason why you came to my house to pick me. And you have to wait for me to get my jacket and my scarf. So he followed me there. I took what I wanted to take. And we left. So when we were in the vehicle, they were excusing all the children. I was the one carrying these small children. I was even the one that lifted them into the vehicle. So I was telling them, what's our offense? Because all the neighbors were looking at us as if we were criminals. Because the way they harassed us that day, as if they made this thing true, that everyone was looking at us. So I was the one that carried all these children. I placed them in the vehicle. And when we were there, I asked the officer, please, tell us what we did. Because I still don't understand why you all are forcing us into the vehicle. He said I should calm down, that when we get there, they just want to investigate. I said, if you want to investigate some things, he said, you are pushing these children, are you taking all these children also along? They are too small. In fact, on that vehicle, we have 6 armed men with us in that vehicle. I don't even know how I was feeling. I couldn't sit. I was just caring about those small children. Not until one man came, he was putting on morphine and he asked those children to come down and sit inside with them. So when we got there, they asked everyone to sit on the floor. So when we got there, all eyes were on us. They said they are also the suspects. We are suspects. These are also the adopted children. We have to sit on the floor.
Okay. I hope the public have now seen all of this evidence that shows the truth, that now show the real truth about what really happened, about what really transpired, about who lied, about about those people that are truthful. I hope the public have not seen it now, that everyone was able to come out now plainly, including the victim and the parents of the children. They came out plainly and explained everything now, that the Civil Defense Corps really did against the law, really acted against the law. And see the various evidence that the parents, the victims, every one of them have provided, which shows that the law, the law in Nigeria is no more at the people's side. It's just at their own interests, which is not supposed to be so. Even according to the news posted by NTA, which is very biased, and it's not supposed to be so, according to the rules of journalism. So I hope everyone will be able to see this truth now, the reality that was explained by each and every one of the members and also the victims. So thank you very much for listening and viewing this information.